Well, it is definitely colder outside. That cold front did exactly what it promised it would do. It made things cold, but it also brought us some much needed rain across the area. The good news is that rain has cleared out of here. We've been left with some pretty decent looking skies outside for Friday night football. Oh boy, if you're going to any of the games tonight, call a personal foul on the weather. We're looking at freezing temperatures for the games, and we're still looking at the possibility of an isolated shower too. Again, most of us are going to be dry for the rest of the evening, but there may be a stray shower. The thing is because of how cold it's going to get, that could be a stray snow shower if we see anything. 39 in Joplin right now. Wind is north of 13, making it feel like 31 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Here we are, 32 Yates Center, 34 Neodesha, 36 Chetopa, 37 Miami, 34 in Lamar, and 35 in Carthage. So pretty cold across the area, and then you factor in that north breeze. Doesn't make it feel any better. 25 in Yates Center, 28 Parsons, feels like 29 in Lamar, feels like 32 in Commerce, and feels like 31 in Carthage. You take into account where we were yesterday to where we are now, and you can see we are upwards of 40 degrees colder now than the same time yesterday. So talk about a temperature drop. We're still looking at a high around 37 degrees. Some of us may even make it up to 40. Say Joplin, for example, now pushing 39. So not very warm, but hey, it beats, the 30s, I guess, for an official high, right? Could see some increasing cloud cover later, and again, maybe a stray shower or two late this evening along and south of I-44. Most of us, though, remaining dry. The clouds will continue to clear out overnight, and we drop back down to 24 degrees for an overnight low, so frigid for sure. However, the weekend looking a little better. 41 on Saturday, 49 on Sunday, partly cloudy skies, so still cold, and our overnight lows on the weekend still going to be in the 20s, but at least we'll get some sunshine and it'll kind of feel warm. So as we go through this evening, we mentioned we may see an isolated shower or two. Now, again, this is its expectation of where precipitation could fall. It is not saying there's going to be a widespread snow event across the region, but it's just indicating that if we do see a stray shower or two, that it could be cold enough, it could be a snow flurry or two. All of this kicks out of here, and then our attention turns to next week. So Monday, we've been looking at the possibility of a wintry mix. Well, as we head into Monday evening, as you can see, again, I want to remind folks at home, this is not a widespread winter storm. This is the computer's interpretation of where precipitation could fall, and if it does, what kind of precipitation could fall. We could see that wintry mix Monday. We're also looking at the possibility, maybe even some snow on the trailing end of that. So as we look at the 7-day forecast, that's where it gets a little dicey. Again, maybe an evening shower tonight. Into the 20s, 31 Sunday night. Wintry mix possible on Monday with a high of 45, but we drop down to 29. Warming up a bit Tuesday and Wednesday, partly cloudy. If you can call that warm, I certainly don't. 42 on Thursday, another shot at a wintry mix by Thursday of next week. And then after this little system here, temperatures Friday and Saturday of next week in the 30s. That's right, in the 30s, which also means, look at next Friday night, 17 degrees. So it's not impossible that we might set a record or two over the next several days for record lows because, as I mentioned, these 40-degree temperatures, some of these are a bit above, but they're close to what our nighttime lows should be right now. And they're going to be our daytime highs. So it's going to be absolutely frigid the next several days with a couple of rounds of wintry mix possibility, maybe even a little bit of snow. We're not looking at a major snowstorm anytime soon, but we may see some snowflakes here in the next few days across the area.
I like how you tried to make us feel a little bit better on Sunday just by writing chilly instead of cool.
I don't know which is supposed to be cooler. So you have all three of them here, and I'm not really sure
cool,
which is supposed
chilly,
to be
cold. Yeah,
the cold. What's cooler than
Friday
cool?
And like when you got cold, the rest of them, they should all be cold except for make those frigid.
I don't have a frigid icon, unfortunately. It just
too
goes
long.
Cold, chilly, and cool, and I'm not sure which is supposed to be slightly warmer.
Yeah.
Is chilly warmer than
Chilly's
cool?
like 50s, 60s for me, but that's just me.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
We get cold easily in here.
Yes, we do.
All right. Thanks, Chris.